Thank you, my dear friends, for joining me today. I am Father Vibert Stevens, and I speak to you from the Roman Catholic Diocese of Bridgetown in Barbados. Many of you have seen the news and the terrible incident and the murder that took place of the young man named George Floyd, who was brutally killed by a police officer, witnessed by other policemen. This is a very unfortunate move. It is something that has been happening for centuries. And while many men like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and many others have really fought against what is happening, it continues to perpetuate in the American city and in the American country where there is a great dichotomy between races. It is quite unfortunate that in the 21st century that such act continues to permeate in society and to bring in division and further separation between peoples. We must know one thing: God made us as human beings, and He wants us to unite ourselves in harmony. Christ Himself has prayed for this, that we will be one. But many of us who profess that we believe in God or we are Christians seem to perpetuate this division in our society and in the lives of others. It is a shame that a policeman can have a man in handcuffs. He is helpless. He cannot do anything to defend himself in any way except his lone voice that he can scarcely whisper, "Please take your foot from my neck. You are killing me. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe." And keep saying that, and without any sort of compassion, this man can say to him, "Oh, look at him. He is very strong. He is very strong," and continue in his way to kill this man. The shocking thing is that we are so superficial that the name is changed. We call it homicide. The American people call it homicide when it is a right-hand murder of a man. This is a human being. It's a human being like any other human being. And I could understand how people can get into the streets and how they can loot and how they can bring destruction to many places because people are dissatisfied. They are not happy with what is happening. This is expected. When people are angry and they can take it no more, they will not tolerate. They will rebel. And this is the result of what is happening all over the United States. My dear friends, the power that be must do something to bring about change. We are all equal. We are all one. We are all one people. And because we are one people, we must support each other. I am so happy in the way in which these persons of different race, and especially of the Caucasian race, got into the street to support this venture. I am not supporting the violence, continuous violence, because we cannot fight fire with fire. Christ asks for peace. Let us find a way of peace, but a peace that will understand that there is an equality between people. And if we can do that, we can bring about change in our world. It is more than time for this to take place. We thought with the rise of Obama, we would have seen changes. And you can see that Obama in some ways was tied, incapable of acting as a black president, the first in the United States. But he is not the first. There will be many others. And people are afraid. They are afraid that when the blacks rise to power, that they will be treated the same way. We are not called to be such persons. We must reform our minds. We must negotiate with honesty. We must come to understanding, and that we must see each person as human beings and work together for the development and the well-being of all, not the destruction of any. For this is what God wants, a society united with Him in love. And this is what we are called to do. Love one another as I have loved you. Shalom. Peace be with you.